Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, pizza fans of all ages. My name is Mike, and welcome to Pizza Man Mario. And welcome to a new episode of my Nickelodeon All Star Brawl series, my DLC ideas for Nickelodeon All Star Brawl. Did that seem redundant to you guys? I said Nickelodeon All Star Brawl twice there. I don't know. And this is also going to be my 400th video special. So yeah, how about that? Anyway, if you haven't seen the last episode of this series, I talked about my ideas for Jenny Wakeman, if she makes it in the game as DLC. So if you want to see that, link to the playlist of my Nickelodeon All Star Brawl videos will be in the description. Now, today's character we're going to be talking about is everybody's favorite pink-hatted, buck-toothed average kid that no one understands. That's right, I'm talking about Timmy Turner. Now, Timmy Turner, like Jenny, is a highly requested character. A lot of people want him in the game, myself included. I mean, who wouldn't, right? I mean, The Fairly OddParents is one of the most popular Nickelodeon shows of all time. You know, Timmy is part of the Nicktoons Unite squad. He should be in this game, you know? I mean, we have Danny Phantom in here, another Butch Hartman cartoon. So why not Timmy Turner from Fairly OddParents? Well, most likely due to copyright issues. More specifically with Nelvana. They were the international distributor for the first 5 seasons of The Fairly OddParents. So for the most part, if the devs want to put Timmy in the game, probably get their permission. But for the sake of this video, let's just say, as of right now, the devs do have the rights to use Timmy Turner and put him in the game. I'm going to tell you guys my ideas, what his moveset could be, what states he can come with, what alternate costumes he could have. Just like I did with Jenny. So, let's not waste any more time, and y'all take a seat, get comfortable, grab your snacks and beverages, and let's get started. Okay, everybody. I'm sure you all wish I'd start off by talking about my ideas for Timmy's moveset, right? Well, your wish is my poultry. Before we do that, let me talk about where Cosmo and Wanda play in Timmy's moveset. So for starters, while Timmy is running around the stage and jumping around and beating people up, Cosmo and Wanda will be behind him the whole time, following him. Kind of like Rosalina and Luma if Luma didn't have a hitbox. Or for a better comparison, think of like in Cartoon Network Punch Time Explosion. I know people hated that game, but have to use it for this point. You know how he plays Chowder and Kimchi, and while Chowder's running around the stage, Kimchi's following him the whole time? It'll be kind of like that. So now that I got that out of the way, let's talk about Timmy's light attacks. So for his light neutral, I have straight punch. Yeah, nothing too crazy here. Just a straight up right in the nose. Simple as it gets. Now for Timmy's light up, I have waving wands. Now this will be an attack that Cosmo and Wanda will do, not Timmy. So basically Cosmo and Wanda will pick up their wands, start waving them, hitting the opponent on the way. Then Timmy can command them to do it by pointing upwards, like, attack! Or something like that. For Timmy's light down, I have Bucktooth Bite. Now for this move, Timmy will use those big choppers of his and just bite the opponent. Just, ha! Like that. Now I know we have quite a few bite moves in Nickelodeon All Star Brawl, but I mean, Timmy's buck teeth are like one of his main features, so gotta incorporate them somehow in the moveset, right? I mean, I think so. And I mean, hey, I'm sure you have a lot of characters in the game that punch and kick, so yeah. Anyway, moving on to Timmy's light air attacks. For light neutral air, I have Kung Fu Kick, based off the episode Kun Timmy, when Timmy learned Kung Fu so he can defend himself against Francis. One thing the devs could do with this move is while Timmy's using it, he's actually in his Kung Fu outfit. Kind of like with Lincoln, when he does his up special, it turns into Ace Savvy. I think that's what it's called. Or when Cat Dog does their up special, Dog turns into Dog the Mighty, and Cat turns into Cat Boy. You know, something like that. I think that'd be cool. For Timmy's light up air, I have Flippy. If you guys remember the episode Hex Games, when Timmy challenged Vicky to a skateboarding competition, in the beginning of the episode, Timmy was showing off to Chester and AJ his quote-unquote skateboarding skills with Wanda as a skateboard, and he did like a flip in the air. I think that could be like a move Timmy could do in the game. Now for Timmy's light down air, going back to Cun Timmy, I have chop. Simple as that. Timmy just does a chop downwards. And just like the Kung Fu kick, Timmy can be in his Kung Fu outfit while he's doing the move. Now for Timmy's light dash attack, I have all aboard! Based off the intro of the show, when Timmy, Cosmo, and Wanda are riding in a train. They just crush their opponents. Choo-choo! Okay, that was a weird sound of a train crash, but whatever. So yeah, those are my ideas for Timmy's light attacks. So let's poof away from the light attacks and talk about my ideas for Timmy's strong attacks. For strong neutral, I have Magic Saber Swings. For this move, Cosmo and Wanda will turn into Magic Sabers, and Timmy will attack with them. It'll be a double hit move. First attack Cosmo, and then Wanda, or vice versa. It could do a lot of damage. For Timmy's strong up, I have Heat Vision. If you guys remember in the episode Father Time, Timmy wished he had Heat Vision, and that wish made a comeback in the episode Escape from Unwished Island, when Wanda realized that Timmy never unwished his wish of Heat Vision. So for this move, just like in this picture here, Timmy can shoot a Heat Vision blast diagonally up into the air. And anyone comes across it will get burned. Yeah. For Timmy's strong down, I have Fairy Blast, another move that Cosmo and Wanda do. Unlike the Heat Vision, which goes diagonally up, the Fairy Blast goes diagonally down. And one thing the devs could do with this move is have Timmy do like a duck position, like in the intro. That would be a nice attention to detail, if you ask me. Now for Timmy's strong air attacks. For strong neutral air, I have Aerial Magic Saber Swings. We have some moves like this at Nickelodeon All Star Brawl, but some of the characters' air moves will be the same as their ground moves. The way I can see it working in this case is two different things. One, Timmy can attack with both sabers at the same time, like launch them forward, or it could do like a spinning move, kind of like a Link Up special in a way. I kind of like that idea better. I think that'd be a lot cooler, but that's just me. For Timmy's strong up air, I went a little outside the box with this one. I'm not sure if it was really outside the box, but this is another one from the intro. I have Trumpet. Remember this from the intro? At the part where the song says, "Really, Mod?" and Timmy's playing the trumpet? This could probably be a move. He'll like blow a note and launch an opponent up into the air. You know? I think that could work. For Timmy's strong down air, I have It's in the Rules. Timmy, Cosmo, and Wanda will pull out the rules book and smack an opponent with it. Speaking of the rules, I haven't mentioned this yet, but I know the rules do say that fairies can help their god kids win a competition. But I mean, does anyone really care about that? Like, do we really need to establish that in this game? I don't think so. But yeah, I figured I'd bring that up. Now for Timmy's strong dash attack, I have Time Scooter. You guys remember the Time Scooter, right? So for this move, a portal will open up and Timmy will come out of it with a Time Scooter and run you over. Simple as that. And those are my ideas for Timmy's strong attacks. Now let's play the Not Study game and talk about Timmy's special attacks. Now this is where things get really interesting, and it involves a feature of Timmy I haven't mentioned yet. So, for Timmy's neutral special, I have Wish. Now for this move, Timmy will make a wish that will either affect him or his opponents. And good thing there's voice acting coming to this game soon, because then Timmy can actually wish for this stuff. So let me start off with the wishes that affect him. First, I wish I was buff! And this will increase Timmy's attack power. Second wish, I wish for speed shoes! Or something like that. That'll increase his speed, make him jump higher. Third wish, I wish for a protective shield! Am I doing a good Timmy impression? Probably not. But with this, he won't take as much damage when you hit him, and he'll block projectiles. Now for the wishes that will affect the opponents. Now this will only affect opponents that are in range of Timmy. So if you're out of range of Timmy, you won't get affected. So, yeah. First wish. I wish everybody was weaker. This will decrease the opponent's attack power. I wish everyone was heavier. That'll decrease the speed of the opponents. And I wish everyone was stunned. This will freeze the opponents in place. And like Timmy will attack them and wake them up. It'll be kind of like Peach and Daisy's Final Smash, where everyone falls asleep. And then Peach and Daisy can wake them up by just beating them up. Yeah. Now here's the most interesting part. On Timmy's profile picture, you can have a wand meter on the top. And when Timmy attacks an opponent, the meter will go up. Once the meter is filled up, you can make a wish. Kind of like Little Mac, when he has to fill up that meter to use a KO punch. Something like that. And the wish will last for like maybe 2 minutes, we'll say. Just like an example. It'll have a cooldown effect. Wishes can't last forever. The wish can't last forever. The wish can't last forever. Excuse me. For the up special, I have poof. Simple poof and poof. Back up. Kind of like Danny's up special, only faster. Yeah, pretty self-explanatory move, I would say. And finally, for the down special, I have Cleft, the boy chin wonder. Bet you're wondering when Cleft is going to come in here, right? For this move, it'll give Timmy different attacks. They'll come out of his utility Cleft. Like a fist or a hand that'll slap you, and the chain that he uses to swing on to stuff. So we can get back onto the ledge, you can grab opponents, stuff like that. And when you grab opponents, you can launch them into the air or pull them close to you. So yeah, those are my ideas for Timmy's specials. Now let's talk about the stage Timmy can come with. Now for this, kind of obvious, but Fairy World. Yeah, I mean, what stage was I gonna go with? It had to be Fairy World. Now some people say that the Dimsdale Dimmadome would be a good stage. Yeah, I can see that too. I'll go with Fairy World just because it's more iconic. And probably one of, if not the most iconic location in Fairy OddParents, so. Now for this stage, you can have them fighting on a bunch of clouds and have the rainbow that you can walk on and the fairy world sign in the background. Or you can maybe fight in the city somewhere by the big wand. You can have Jorgen von Strangle be a stage cameo. Or maybe it could be like Skyloft in Smash, where we'll start on one location of the stage and then move to another one by a platform after a while. I think that would be perfect for a place like Fairy World. I don't think they would go that far though, but just an idea. And now for the final category, the alternate costumes. And just like with Jenny, I'm going to talk about 3 costumes in case we get more than one costume per character eventually, which I still feel like we will at some point. So the first costume I have is Crash Nebula. Yeah, you probably saw this coming. I mean, this is an iconic costume for Timmy. And Timmy loves Crash Nebula, just like the Crimson Chin. So he'd have to rock out with a Crash Nebula costume, right? He's gonna walk out with his Cleft costume as one of his attacks. For the second alternate costume, I have the Masked Stranger from Odd West. This would be a cool costume I feel to have in the game. I mean, imagine playing as Timmy in the Masked Stranger costume on the Showdown the Title Gold stage. Yeah, sign me up, please. Plus, I feel like this might be another iconic outfit from the show. I'm not sure how iconic compared to the Crash Nebula costume, but it's from the 3rd season. Maybe some people recognize it. And the final costume I have is Action-Packed Timmy. This is another costume I feel like would be interesting to have in the game. It fits the game too because it's a fighting game. Well, it's a party game, but still technically a fighting game. It's in the fighting game genre. Yeah, this is from the episode Action Packed, when Timmy wished that the world was like an action movie. Action movies have fighting in them, right? So it makes sense to put this costume in the game. Plus, I believe this was Timmy's alternate costume in Nicktoons Unite. Well, the PS2 version at least. So those are my ideas for Timmy's alternate costumes. And you all might be wondering, what about Cosmo and Wanda? Don't they get alternate costumes too? Well, Cosmo and Wanda, That's kind of hard to say. I guess they could come with costumes too, but I mostly wanted to focus on Timmy. And to be honest, it's kind of hard to come up with costumes for Cosmo and Wanda, although I do have some ideas for them. So the first one I have is the 70s Cosmo and Wanda. You know, back when they were Crocker's fairies. Yeah. And the second costume I came up with were Cosmo and Wanda's flamingo dancing outfits that were seen in the episode Bad Air Day. I guess that could work too. And then the third one I came up with was anti-Cosmo and anti-Wanda. I don't know if they would go this far for costumes for Cosmo and Wanda, but it's just an idea. And those are my ideas for Timmy Turner if he was DLC in Nickelodeon All Star Brawl. It's pretty solid ideas, I'd say. Now, let's just hope that our boy makes it in. And if he doesn't, then, oh well, I guess, what can you do? It is what it is. But hopefully Timmy makes it into the game as DLC. So that's another episode of my DLC ideas for Nickelodeon All Star Brawl. You know, it's a good time to do another one because we recently got informed that there's going to be a new update being announced on February the 3rd. So maybe we'll do like a countdown to February 3rd, and I'll do 2 more characters for this series. Why not, right? I think I'll do that actually. I'll do another episode tomorrow, and then I'll do another one on Wednesday. I mean, before I did Jenny, I already had like 6 characters ready to go, so might as well just make videos on those characters, so yeah. And I think I know just the 2 characters I'm going to do next. So stay tuned for tomorrow when I do another episode in this series. I'm not going to say what character I'm going to do, I'm going to keep it a surprise. So for right now, it's time for me to hit the road. That's going to be it for today's video. Did you like it? If you did, give me a solid and punch the like button below like a piece of dough. And if this is your first time on this channel, and you like what you saw, and you want to come back for more, hit that subscribe button so you become a member of the Pizza-Man Mario Party today. Share it out with your friends, your boyfriends, your girlfriends, or whoever you want to share with. Hit that bell and turn notifications so you can be the first one to see all upcoming videos. Over the time, leave a comment. Till next time, this is your boy Mike, signing out. So, peace out y'all, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.